especially in New York City. Like catcalling in New York City is crazy. Like you'll go every single block, it'll be at least one person. One person is gonna say something, or you just feel like the eyes, like all eyes on you, and it's so like, I just want peace. I've never used dating apps.
Okay, so you never use dating apps. What is your impression of dating apps then, since you never used it before?
I feel like that, like, okay, this might be close-minded, but I feel like dating apps is pretty like risky. Like I feel like that takes a lot of guts for someone to go on the app and be like, swipe, I don't want to date. Like just off of appearance and like a bio. Like I feel like I need more than that. But I guess that's why people go on dates and, you know, have conversations and stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel like the whole idea with meeting someone online, like that's pretty risky, and that's just something I wouldn't, me preferably, like that's something I can't do at all. Like I can't just meet someone online and be like, I think I want to see them in person. Like,
yeah. So you would never do that. Say if you were, you know, were not in a relationship, you would never even attempt to do it that way. So since you would never go that way, because you know it's pretty popular, a lot of people these days.
Yeah.
And even with younger people too. Yeah, I mean I've seen, you know, well of course you can't be under 18, but you know 18 to, you know, whatever 65.
Using dating apps, I feel like that's crazy. I don't know.
So like, well, you know, what kind of setting would you prefer to meet someone? You want it to be organically somewhere, like random, or at a party, or through friends?
I wanted to feel like it was the universe that brought that person.
You want some random shit, like you just bump into them, like in the supermarket.
Or it's like we're at a place and it's like, oh, la 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 la, and, oh, they're actually cool, and then you know, like something that made me feel like it was the universe, not me being like trying to find the love of my life on a dating app, swiping. Oh, maybe him. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like that's, I don't know, what's meant to be is meant to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you, those dating apps, you know, you kind of, well, that's just in general these days anyway, because of just how quick everything is with technology and social media. People become like really disposable, you know, with using dating apps. Like, just push everybody to the side. But okay, so something, or you know, random or organically, like say if you weren't in a relationship, how would you want like you say if there was a guy who was, you know, kind of, he saw you walking down the street, something like that, or wherever, how would you want someone to approach you?
You want to know something? I feel like if I was walking down the street and a guy approached me trying to get with me, I'll feel like it's just another like cat call.
Okay.
Like I don't think anything else would become of it, because I usually see guys that stop me in the street like just like, oh, they're cat calling, like get away from me. So I actually would feel annoyed.
Let's say you're like a social setting, right? It could be anywhere. It could be at a party with some friends, at a park with your friends, wherever. And there's a guy who happened to be exactly like your boyfriend now, right? Before you're in a relationship or after your relationship.
Okay.
And you wanted to talk to him. Like, is there any kind of like signal or hint you may give off to show that you are interested and you would allow him to talk to you? Or
I'll probably just stare. Like, like I hope he gets the memo. I don't know.
That's the look you're gonna give right there?
I wouldn't know like what to do in that situation. Like I wouldn't know how, like I've never done that. Yeah. So I wouldn't know how to go up to someone and be like, hey.
Well, you know, not even go with someone, just, make yourself like, appear open that you would be able, like you would let them talk to you, you know?
Yeah, I'll probably just make eye contact, and if he speaks to me, then I'll speak back. And then I'll be very like, friendly.
Okay, but on the flip side, if, someone that you didn't want to talk to, or you just weren't interested in, so you just be unfriendly, like, well, how
yeah, and I'll keep the convo short and simple, and I'll probably move away.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want my time wasted, so I'm just pretty like, I'm out.
Got you. So you're not the type to, because some girls, they just go with and give numbers just because they're too nice to reject a guy, or maybe sometimes even scared, I've heard.
Oh, okay. That's pretty understandable. I've been in situations where I felt intimidated, but I feel like it's better to be straightforward than beat around the bush.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Like I said, I feel like I don't want to waste your time, and I'm not gonna waste my time. My time is valuable.
Yeah, you don't want to give any false hope too. So.
And that's who.
Someone approaching the street, try to get your phone number or something like that. You said you might have felt uncomfortable in a situation before like that. Do you have like a experience, a story you could tell?
I have so much.
Really? Give me one or a few
stories. Like, I've had guys pull up on me on motorcycles as I'm crossing the street, and then they'll like block my path, and then like I'll stick out my middle finger, or I'll like be like, get away from me, and then they'll start saying like, oh, your breath stinks, or you know how like something dumb like that, and it happens all the time. Like, it comes to the point where like you're walking down the street, and even if someone like looks your way, like you just want to like curse them out.
Yeah, so
that's how I feel at this point, especially in New York City. Like, catcalling in New York City is crazy. Like, you'll go every single block, it'll be at least one person is gonna say something, or you just feel like the eyes, like all eyes on you, and it's so like, I just want peace. So that's what, like, if anyone was to come my way to stop me, I'm just annoyed because you're not the first one. So it's like, get away from me.
Okay, so how do you walk down the street then to kind of avoid this situation?
Avoid?
Yeah, or
I literally
to do your best to avoid at least.
I literally pretend like I don't hear nothing. Like, I look straight, and even if it's someone like next to me, like I look straight and I just walk, pick up my pace. I make sure I walk around with my AirPods, so like it sounds like if like I'm ignoring them, which I am 100% of the time. It's like, oh, she's probably listening to music or something. So yeah, I literally act deaf basically. Yeah.
Okay. Instagram, you're on Instagram, right? So yes, of course, that's how I found you on Instagram. Yeah. So what are those DMs looking like on Instagram?
Crazy. Like, the other day, I even wanted to make a video about me reading my DMs because there's crazy stuff, especially how Instagram separates the requested ones and the ones that you actually follow or that actually had a convo with. The request one, that's where I be seeing guys asking me to marry me. I have sugar daddies asking me if I could be their sugar baby. I have people asking me for nudes. I have people, asking me the most craziest thing. I remember someone even asking me like to do a porno, like, and they were trying to send me a whole contract, and I was like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, social media is crazy, especially when you have like kind of a big platform. It's like you're open to all kinds of things.
So does it get to the point where you do you still read every DM that you get? Yeah.
I read all of them because it's like,
you never know what it could be, right?
Yeah, why not? Or you never know if it's actually someone with an opportunity. You never know if it's an old family, like, relative. Oh, I found you on Instagram. Or you never know, but then at the same time, I don't answer most of the time. Sorry.
Do any guys ever try to get at you even though they know that you have a boyfriend?
Yeah. What? No, like, people don't care. People don't care, especially like in this I don't know if this generation, probably just people in general, society. Even when I was in college, like, I'll be like, I have a boyfriend, move, and then they'll be like, so what? He's not here. They should be like, yo, that's crazy. Like I said, I have a boyfriend and you don't even care. Like, I feel like, I don't know, men, something different.
Have you ever had? Okay, this is I don't think I've asked this one before. Have you ever had any guys try to talk to you while you're with your boyfriend somewhere?
No. I feel that would be bad. I don't think, that has never happened. The most that has happened is like, my boyfriend is waiting for me in his car, and I'm like walking towards the car, but it looks like I'm alone.
Yeah,
and then there was like a car right next to my boyfriend's car, and it was a group of guys inside the car with the windows down, like, you know, like, mama's, let me get your number, this and that. And then my boyfriend, he just put his window down, and he was like, what y'all want? Like, what y'all trying to do? So I feel like if anyone was like, knew that we were together but still would try to get with me, like, that would end up bad.
What do you think is the best, like in a situation like that, if they actually knew, right? And they still try to talk to you, what do you think, what would you want in that situation to happen? Because, you know, it can go, you know, you don't know what could happen, right? Because you don't know who you're dealing with outside. So would you want your boyfriend to just like, yo, let's get out of here, don't even entertain this person? Like, what do you want that in that type of situation to happen?
Yeah, I'm definitely we don't need problems. Like, let's just leave. Like, we don't need this energy right now. Like, we've been in situations before where it's just like, babe, let's just like go. Like, we don't need to do this. Like, we don't have to give them our time. Let's just go. Yeah. But he definitely will want action.
Oh yeah. So, but you'll be trying to stop it.
Yeah. He would want actions, and I'll be the no. Like, let's just go.
So you like that you know he'll be he'll try to, you know, he wants to protect you, or he wants to protect you.
I understand that. Like, I understand that, and that's why I don't get mad, and I don't hate it either, because, you know, it does make me feel like, okay, at least I know that he wouldn't be, you know, if something was to happen, he wouldn't be like, oh my God, scared or something. But then in most scenarios, I would prefer that we just keep calm, make peace, just leave. Like, we don't need to be problematic. I don't like being problematic.